ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇವೆ. CITU ಅಖಿಲ ಭಾರತ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಮರಧೀರ ಸಂಘಟನೆಯಾಗಿದ್ದು, ಅದರ ಅಖಿಲ ಭಾರತ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನ ಜನವರಿ 18ರಿಂದ 22ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದರ ತಯಾರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕರು ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡರ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ಪರಿವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕರ ಭೇಟಿಗಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಈಗ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಬಸು ಭವನ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆಗಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ CITUನ ಅಖಿಲ ಭಾರತ ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳಂತ ಕಮಲ್ ತಪನ್ ಸ್ವೇರ್ನವ್ರನ್ನ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಈ ಅಖಿಲ ಭಾರತ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನದ ಹಲವು ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ಆಯಾಮಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಕೋರ್ತೇನೆ. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಯು ಕಮ್ರೇಡ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ನೋ what is the importance of the present 17th All India CITU conference?
This is 17th All India CITU conference is now taking place. As per the constitutional process of CITU, at a definite interval, holding the conference in a democratic manner, it is the basic requirement of a organization run democratically by the, and that too by the workers. It is a normal process. But definitely the importance of this particular conference is linked up with the time that is facing the working class movement. It is much more challenging, and it is not challenging not only for the workers but also entire population, for the entire society. The kind of perversion that is being sought to be generated by the political agents of this corporate communal nexus who are running the governments, their political agents, they are trying to build such a kind of perversion in the management of the economy, in the management of the political system, management of the society, towards a more right-wing authoritarianism, barbarous, uncivilized stage they are trying to bring, which is getting reflected daily. People are getting more distressed, seriously. Their rights are being taken away. In the political system, that although there is a structure of democracy, but within democracy, the element of authoritarianism when to curb the right of expression and dissent is coming up. This is a very clear danger for democracy towards a fascistic direction. Third, in the society, they are cultivating poisons. The human society's basic culture is that coming together. The concept of society came on that premise that coming together of divergent communities together builds a society. They are trying to divert, divide, disrupt only for their narrow political purposes. So all this taken together, it is a big challenge for a civilized society and a human survival. All taken together at that juncture, this conference is taking place, and as per our understanding, working class has got a biggest responsibility right at this time to lead the people in the struggle against this barbarous situation. So the conference must take up the issues relating to these issues, and I believe that this 4 days conference of CITU will deal with all relevant issues to prepare ourselves to play the role in the working class movement, so that working class movement can take its destined role of leading the entire people's struggle to combat, defeat, completely destroy this regime in order to save the people and save the nation.
Kamad, you have said that the perversion of the ruling dispensation is at prime. So is there any historical importance to choose Bangalore, which is said to be the business capital? And on this issue, whether any commission papers are going to be held in the conference? What are all those commission papers?
You see, the venue of the conference, we try between different states, and I am grateful to Karnataka CITU that they came forward and took the responsibility. Definitely, in a country, an organization or national conference like CITU has to be taken charge of by a move by those states having a bigger movement, and that way I think the status of the trade union movement of Karnataka has the main factor in taking up the responsibility of holding the conference this time. Earlier we had it in Kerala, we had it in Hyderabad, had it in
Chennai.
Telangana, we had it in Chennai. Now your turn has come. This is one. Number two, so far as, but it is altogether a different thing. We are grateful to you that you came forward taking the charge. I think last we had our conference, I think our 12th conference at
Bangalore.
Bangalore, when Comrade Prasanna was alive. Now, and so far as the commission paper you are talking about, yes. In generally, the CI2 conference has, I think from the 7th conference of CI2, we started this practice. That certain important, besides the general, when the discussion on the general political economic situation and the reflection on the people of the working class and the direction of the struggle, certain important issues of the affecting the life of the working class and the people and the society, we have some in-depth separate study and deliberation on it, and subsequently the outcome of that deliberation becomes a property of the entire trade union movement while dealing on those issues. That helps us our documentation and that helps us in our movement. So this time also we have taken up 4 subjects for commission discussion. One is known as a central issue, the communalism and the kind of poisonous atmosphere that we created. Second issue is one of the important experience arising out of our pandemic time, the migrant workers, the problem of migration. Third issue also equally very crucial for the trade union movement of this time, the manner that profile of employment is changing from regular to contractual to trainee to digital slave, the slave of app in the gig economy. The very first change is taking place, so that change in employment profile is crucially need to be examined at depth, because accordingly we have to strategize. Our strategy for organization will depend on that examination. So these are the issues we are taking on.
And the point that they say that Bangalore is a capital hub of entrepreneurs. Would you concur with it, or as a working class leader, how do you define it?
Bangalore is a capital hub of entrepreneurs. That I think probably that can be challenged by Narendra Modi himself, because everything is drawing towards Gujarat. Even the Maharashtra share of investment, he has just by dacoity he has taken to Gujarat. So in any case, but despite Bangalore has its importance because of its traditional developed as an industrial center of industrial investment, and particularly subsequently it earned a fame as a center of IT hub. And now the manner the economy is being run, now new strategies are being discovered, rather experimented by the employers class to apply digital instrument to govern the labor. Many researches are going on. I think Bangalore is the center for that, no doubt of it. Many things to learn out of Bangalore experience, and that experience you have to collect and educate the entire. Many things. It is being experimented even every day from your industries, and the different situation is going on. No doubt it has got its own importance so far as the industrial working class is concerned. Definitely that is a crucial thing. But after all, Bangalore, the conference is taken place not merely by that consideration, but also by the strength of that movement who can discharge his responsibility.
God, you have told that there is a commission paper of profile, change of profile in employment. So this in respect of workers. So there is a change in profile of the agricultural laborers and agriculturists also. So how important it is to have the workers present alliance at these
that
junctions.
will come in the thing. Even in the 17th conference report will deal on this issue, is dealing on this issue. The manner the migration is taking place, migration is not merely taking place from Bengal to Karnataka. Migration is taking place from agriculture to industry also in a very big way.
How for
It is
the
taking-
importance of this workers present alliance?
So it's a reality. Definitely that will come in our examination. And importance of worker present alliance, it is not a very current phenomenon. It is being tried since long. CI2's understanding about changing the complexion of the society, it is linked to that very precondition of worker presence coming together for a side. The two main producing class of the society, they must come together given the present economic, political, socio-political composition. That is of crucial, not only important, but that is an absolute necessity if the class struggle can be elevated to the level of challenging the whole regime. And that is our goal of challenging the whole regime. Here, workers present alliance is a very crucial, absolute necessity, and we are working towards that direction. And present atmosphere of movement, farmer struggle definitely has created a congenial environment for pushing through this project much more aggressively.
Conference is going to take place for 4 to 5 days. So what is the deliberation? What is the call for the next future course of struggle?
Definitely heighten the struggle towards defiance and resistance. That was the call of our 16th conference. 16th conference. We have gone to some way, but it has to be taken to a further aggressive height because if they continue, nothing can be saved. So it is a question of saving the people and saving the nation. Much more desperate militant struggle is the time of the hour. 17th conference will try to develop consciousness in that direction.